Hello and welcome to the newsroom. I am Tamilore Akinkolie, and these are the stories we're following at the moment. Former Minister of Petroleum Resources Desiani Alisi will appear in court in the British capital on October the 2nd after being charged with bribery offences relating to her time in the office, the UK National Crime Agency has said. The NTA said Alisi allegedly benefited from at least €100,000 in cash and the use of multiple London properties. Alisi, who was in office from 2010 to 2015, was the first woman to be the oil minister in Nigeria and the first female president of the global oil cartel, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. And the Kaduna State government has unveiled a comprehensive palliative support program designed to help cushion the negative impact of the removal of petrol subsidies on residents of the state. Speaking during the unveiling, Governor Uba Sane said 210,000 indigent households will benefit from the ₦2 billion palliative fund released by the federal government to the state. The governor also announced that the implementation of the palliative intervention would be executed in 3 phases, starting with the distribution of food items to the poor and vulnerable households, while the second and third phase will include the procurement of free buses to ease transportation challenges, supporting farmers and micro, small and medium enterprises with fertilizers and incentives to boost their businesses. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has launched a manhunt for a Lekki, Lagos-based notorious drug dealer, Sowunmi Kayode, who is now on the run after crushing an NDLEA officer with his luxury car in a bid to escape arrest when operatives were on search in his house. In a statement by the NDLEA Director Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, the drug dealer was not in-house when the operative got into his compound. He, however, returned while a search of his apartment was ongoing. Following the unpleasant development, the chairman NDLEA, retired Brigadier General Buba Mawa, has directed the deployment of appropriate operational assets of the agency to look for the wanted drug dealer. And in business, the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency says despite Nigeria's dwindling revenue, oil and gas companies operating in the country fled 12.7 million standard cubic feet of gas in July 2023. This represents a 35% increase when compared to 9.4 million standard cubic feet of gas fled in the corresponding period of 2022. According to NOSDRA, the volume of gas fled during the period under review was equivalent to carbon dioxide emission of 673.1 thousand tons. The association also added that the defaulting companies were liable to a fine totaling of $25.3 million, an equivalent of 19.4 billion naira. And on the global scene, 15 Mexicans and 1 Venezuelan have died in a road accident in central Mexico early on Tuesday. The 52 passengers traveling on the bus in Mexico highway, including 10 passengers from Venezuela who had appointment to seek legal entry to the United States. According to officials of the state, 36 passengers who were injured have been taken to the hospital after the bus crashed with a trailer in the early hours of the morning. And in sports, Toby Amuson says she is firmly focused on winning a second consecutive women's 100-meter hurdles title at the 2023 World Athletics Championship in Budapest, Hungary. Amuson started the defense of her title on a positive note, winning heat 5 with a time of 12.8 seconds, becoming the 3rd fastest among the 5 heats. The fastest time was returned by America's Kendra Harrison in heat 3. She returned at 12.24 seconds. And that's all on the newsroom at this moment. Join us at the top of the hour for more stories.